How's it? Hey Liz, welcome to Bongus Max Hawaii, the channel. Okay. Let's get this on. Yeah. Oh, and now, hey. That was kind of neat. Alright. Okie doke. Aloha everybody. It's Tuesday, July 22nd. And, whoa. Little vlog, little news. Vlog, the birds aren't around. I think I'm catching up on sleep because it's, almost didn't do one today. I was like almost sleeping in. But I was thinking a quick one, then the news. Okay, the president of the Philippines is meeting with the President Trump and in the White House. So they're meeting, and of course, as it goes now, their new format is they invite the press into the White House and entertain a bunch of questions. So it's like a pressor or a bunch of press questions going back and forth. So far they didn't ask about the Epstein files, which I guess makes Trump happy. And maybe, partially, there's something there with that. And a lot of things do go on for distracto about things like that. But the Philippines, this is Honolulu here, and the Philippines is not that far, and there's a lot of Filipinos in Hawaii. And the last dictator, Ferdinand Marcos, was like when Ronald Reagan was president, and Ronald Reagan made a pact with Ferdinand Marcos. And that Ferdinand Marcos guy, dictator kind, he took so much advantage of the Filipino people that they became this gigantic gilded castle type, and everyone was poor, so they had a revolution, much like the frame of the French Revolution. Everyone's poor and they're like in the palaces, and there's a revolution. From that revolution, Ferdinand Marcos came to Hawaii in exile, and so he didn't get killed and stuff. And then later, he died, and his body came here too. It was like the Filipinos here are like, yay, Ferdinand Marcos. Everyone else is like, oh my God. A lot of people were, not everybody, but a lot of people were, Ferdinand. Oh my God. It's like this horrible, despicable, take advantage of the people creep, and he's just enjoying the thing. The current president of the Philippines is his son or grandson. I think his son, whatever it is. It's like he's like a direct relation. He's like, and it has a weird name like Bing Bong or Pong Pong. I'm like, what the fuck, Bing Bong? So, anyways, now why is the president of the Philippines and President Trump meeting? Trump is giving military assistance or U.S. assistance for not military so much. There's a lot of military in Hawaii. But Trump is giving assistance to this nation, the Philippines, to build up their military.
Don't leave me, medicine, on no account, tunnel, you can't understand, I'm behind you, I can't leave, can you hear him, bitten?
I said China, and this was ape. Thank you, GhostTube. So, China is about to invade Taiwan if they can, and there's a lot of unease with North Korea. So this is a area to militarily, and they do exercises, the U.S. and all these other countries together. This is a place. The Philippines doesn't want to be left out of the pocket. If China starts up with Taiwan,
where are we?
They can just go and, hey, we're going to take over the Philippines. Or the Philippines can go, China, we're on your side, don't hurt us. But instead, Trump is offering them assistance to build up their military. What does that mean? I don't know. Pete Hegseth on Signal, or tons and billions of dollars that used to feed the world and have public broadcast is now, this is, cut Medicaid to help the Philippines. I don't know, but Trump doesn't like the Philippines going to leaning towards China. He wants, so MacArthur, we will return. There was a military base in the Philippines. Around President Clinton, they took down the military base, saved a lot of money. That's kind of one of these reasons why Bill Clinton as president saved the deficit. He's knocking off military bases, close that down, save a lot of money, because they cost a lot of money. And now Trump is redoing that. I don't know. I'm just thinking it's all fish to me, man. I don't like this. I don't like these cookies. No. But in Hawaii, they're already talking about COVID. It's like we're going back in time. But COVID, there was the pandemic, and then they got most of it. They could have gotten a lot of it eradicated, but then there was a lot of protesting about the vaccine and gaslighting about the vaccine being vaccine's fine. It's the gaslighting, and then people didn't want to take it, and then the COVID hung around. And the U.S., out of all the countries in all the world, by far number one deaths from COVID-19, the USA. Mostly because people are like, freedom fries, whip off the mask, and I'm not going to listen to Hillary. And Trump wants to have Biden arrested and Obama arrested. He wants to arrest a bunch of people that investigated him in the past, saying it's election interference. And then, so all this stuff that they did officially, and they put their name on it, and they put it as like secret, so it's not just public. All these things that now Trump can see these things, and they have signatures. He's like, it's a crime. His name is on it. And this is like, what? So you can't arrest. They were doing their thing in office, and he wants to arrest Obama. And he's suing the richest. He's suing Fox News guy. He's suing Wall Street Journal, which is Rupert Murdoch, which owns Fox News. So when he sues the Wall Street Journal, he's suing the guy that's the owner of the Fox News channel, which kisses his booty. This is, if he's just out there for money on that one. The Obama thing, I think, is just a distraction. But what the heck is he really doing? Either that, or he's just completely cuckoo and doesn't know what the heck. This is just so crazy. Anyways, it's only Tuesday, isn't it? Let's see what, there's COVID, but, oh yeah, to retract to the COVID, the main horrible COVID thing, but it does mutate like the flu. That's why you have the flu shot every year, because it's a little different. And now there's like a modified vaccine. Not that many people got it, so there's the remnant of COVID, which is kind of like the little modified. You want to nail it before it goes respiratory, and they even have different. It's turned into the flu category, but it can be serious, and it's running around Hawaii news.
Over here.
So COVID cases are on the rise again. People in Hawaii are pretty on the ball watching this. For Hawaii, they're like, yeah, there are resistant people for, like they say, anti-vaxxers. I'm just going to say, they're just disinformation affected about vaccines. And so, but there's some of that, but Hawaii's usually on the ball about it. They're like, screw that. It's not fun. And it's also deadly. And the cuts to the food program snap to deepen food insecurity in Hawaii. Hawaii is pretty sensitive to that situation. Climate change. And forest fires. Let's see. It's just pretend it doesn't exist. What's happening in sports? Oh, there's the Browns quarterback, Gabriel Pass. Someone from Hawaii went to the Cleveland Browns. And the Phil Camp stories. And like baseball, football's coming back. Oh boy! So we don't have to pretend to. Lord, let's see. How about back in the day? Oh yeah. Whatever. Let's relax and think about back in the day. Remember 1974? You want to relax? Just go outside and watch a building fall down. Oh, it's falling down. Deconstruction, demolition. The Waikiki Biltmore, which was showing. There was another photo of it opening back in the day. Look, the new Biltmore was built. So Biltmore's on Kalakaua exploded. Demolitions is temporary the structure down spectacle. Because they demolition the old building and put up a bigger one. It makes more money. That's what that is. Alright. Bad? Beluga cartoon. Oh! The Coldplay Kiss Me Cam. Oh, Epstein Files.
Oh no, they're on to us.
Yeah. It's just in the spotlight. And, oddly enough, the lady who's in prison for being an accomplice to Jeffrey Epstein, who didn't make it to prison or trial, the lady is being subpoenaed. So that's about where there's so much pressure on that zone that they're like, release files, it's not going to be it. They subpoenaed the prison lady of the Epstein files. So that she'll be under oath. She has got nothing to lose. She's not going to be hiding stuff. Yeah, they're on to us. So that's there's some. I've seen some cases. I mean, they're leaked files on Reddit, but there's some serious stuff, and so that probably is a big thing. And maybe that's that they figure out how real and fake and all that legitimate it is. Okay.
Sand Island potential empty home tax sensitive tax Honolulu problem.
But this one looks weird. I think this is might be a red herring here.
Now is the good opportunity to redo U.S. government.
I see you.
Donald Trump and his cadre should be thanked for having done all of us a great favor. They have both desanctified the Constitution and diminished the structures and functioning of the U.S. national government. Having performed a miracle in an eye blink, we now have the extraordinary opportunity to do what we never thought possible. Fundamentally, rethink the purpose and functioning of governance while creating better structures and processes to fill the vacuum. This is an opportunity well beyond current ideologies. It must be grasped as a way to transcend current differences and antagonisms, uniting everyone in a common task of creativity, design, and implementation. This is the responsibility not only for those who have spent a lifetime thinking about and working toward new governance design, but also for people who feel frustrated with the limits of current structures and who admire the genius and determination of the Constitution's authors. Jim Dator, Waikiki.
Father.
Thank you, Jim. Dator? Is that your real name? Dator? Dator? No disrespect if that's your real name, Dator. But I'm suspecting something's off with this. Like, no. What the heck? We should be thanking the Trump administration for dismantling what we know as the government and desanctifying or throwing under the bus what we know as the U.S. Constitution.
Oh, this is where my microphone just unplugged itself. So a little moment of silence because I just heard Ozzy Osbourne passed away, and I did like that Black Sabbath music stuff. He used to sing that.
There it is.
I am Iron Man.
Unplug the audio. There it is. Oh my gosh. You can't unplug the audio. It was so. You can't.
Yeah,
you take away something. And we got. You take away something. And we got the U.S. Constitution that you're taking away. The government as we know it is being dismantled. And they're copping where the purse strings, the Congress power, where the purse string, they're copping that money, where what funds and what defunds, and they're neutering the court system so it can't be blocked or tried. And then you're going to replace it, this system. It's a great opportunity to replace it with, what did you say? A miracle was that they displayed was something, rethink the purpose and functioning of creating better structures and processes to fill the vacuum. Like what? Trump governing by executive order and who gets the money and how much, this? He dismantled he took away oversight watchdogs so people can get away with everything. It's being run by like the mob.
Can you feel me?
Like a mafia mob guy. And the only replacement there is a dictatorship of him, and the benefit going to this like billionaire club in the sense of all these multi-billionaires.
Excuse me.
That's not a replacement. That's not a good creative opportunity that people have rethink. I'm thinking this letter's like a plant. I mean, this guy has just drank the Kool-Aid. And then, to top it off with this, like, design and creativity. Well, we feel frustrated with the current limits of the current structure. There's bureaucracy.
Continue.
You're frustrated with bureaucracy, and but the genius and the determination of the Constitution's author. This seems like a plan. Like what he's doing is good. The Constitution bad. Trump good. And we should be thanking him. This seems like
accident.
Not an accident. I disagree with you. Thank you very much. That letter, the sentiment to that letter. Whoa! So you take away all that. What are you going to replace it with? I mean, you have something better than representative democracy. So, anyways, it's Tuesday, and it's, I don't know. I just get confused. Anyways, you have a good day. Aloha. Thanks for watching. Gonna go aloha to you.
Bye. Make questions and answers. Yes. Aloha to you. Aloha.